Can the Browns win with Baker Mayfield?
Now, what we get caught up in is trying to make everybody win a certain way. The way this team is set up, running the football, playing great defense, and asking Baker to make a few plays here, make a few plays there, and Baker can make those plays. Say what you will about yesterday. That was a great game. Baker still had 300 yards throwing the ball, 2 TDs. He had 122 passer rating. So don't come in here saying that. Why y'all looking at me like this here?
Because I'm waiting to hear what was good.
How can you not believe this team? That defense yesterday gave up 47 points. That's not what that defense always do.
That is not what her question was.
Can you win with this guy? You said Patrick Mahomes. It doesn't matter what we've seen. You've trusted him. You've seen him in the big games. He's proven clutch moments.
Right.
He's got that killer Tom Brady.
Right.
Does this guy have that? Because that's what it's going to be down the stretch.
I trust the team that he has around him in the way they play football. You're not asking him to be Patrick Mahomes. So to ask me, do I trust him on the level I trust Patrick Mahomes would be an invalid question because the answer would have to be absolutely no. But do I trust him within the system of how they play football? Like Nick Chubb rushing for 161 yards. Absolutely, I do within that framework because I'm asking him not to take over the game, but make sure you just don't make the bad play to hurt the game.
I love this one of the promos when they showed you was dancing while I was doing my A-list in the Big D. When I showed up to visit you were dancing because you dancing now. You dancing now. That's what you do.
I'm giving you the truth.
No. You ain't giving me the real. Here's the real. Hold on. Here's the real. You ain't winning no title with no Baker Mayfield. It's too many roadblocks. Now, we understand. Wait a minute. Nick Chubb is a stud. Nick Chubb is a stud. That brother's something special. All right, and Kareem Hunt, they're a dynamic duo in the backfield. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough that their defense is not as bad as it looked yesterday, giving up 47 points.
They give up 16 points a game. Yesterday they gave up 47.
I totally understand. It's an aberration, which is why we're going to have a discussion about Justin Herbert a little bit later on in this show, because that's a brother that's worthy of being talked about. Having said all of that, here's the reality of the situation. You have a 14-point lead. You can stop the bleeding. Baker Mayfield wasn't able to do that. You could talk about his numbers in terms of his 300 yards, but ultimately you had a cushion against the Chargers that you wasn't able to hold on to. And when I look at it from that perspective, I'm thinking about when it was time for Stefanski to rely on somebody, he sat up there and, excuse me, listen, even in the last possession, all you needed, you had to go down there, you had to get. What are you doing spending so much time, like 50 seconds or so, just to get 10 yards? You just look at some of the decisions that are being made, some of the decisions that Baker Mayfield made. He's good. He's talented. But when you look at Justin Herbert, you saw somebody that's just on another level. You see, when you look at the Cleveland Browns, Browns, it's because of Myles Garrett and that crew on defense and because of what they got going on in the backfield that makes you say they're going to be just fine. Baker Mayfield ain't the reason, and I'll tell you what the most glaring thing is, which is once again what you missed. How in God's name do you target Odell Beckham Jr. 3 times? Two catches. Odell Beckham Jr. Now, Njoku had a big game. He had a 71-yard touchdown.
You're proving my point, but you're telling me all the great things that have happened. You threw it out there, but you never brought to the jury the roadblocks you're talking about. I heard you say, let me tell you about the roadblocks that I never heard about.
Can I take 10 seconds?
Okay, give me the roadblocks.
Here's the deal. Baker Mayfield, when you think about the Cleveland Browns, you think about everything but the quarterback. Anytime that's the case, it ain't going to give you a Super Bowl, bro. It ain't going to give it to you.
But it has.
It's not going to happen.
It has with the Ravens. When they did it with Trent, you can do that. You can win.
It's very rare. I'm just saying it's not going to happen with Cleveland.
It's very rare. That's why
the AFC wasn't what it was back then. The AFC
and there is no doubt.
Now isn't what it was back then.
That defense, that's one of the top-ranked defense. If they play like they play, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, oh, my God. These are beasts, dog. These are beasts.
Okay. Now,
what I've always said with Cleveland is, yeah, they're going to need Odell Beckham Jr. because Odell Beckham is the big play. He's the spark. You're going to need that to match up with those teams. Now, we'll talk about the Chargers, but the teams like the Chiefs. And David Njoku, he gave it to him yesterday. And I'm telling you what you just said. Odell ain't even jumped in this thing yet. When Odell jump in this thing, Cleveland will hit another level. That's why I'm saying.
You can't say that when there's always been a question about Odell and Baker Mayfield in terms of their cohesiveness together. That's always been a question mark.
But
and you know that.
But that's when they were trying to find the identity for the offense. Now the identity is set for the offense. Odell has to play his role in this offense, and that'll give them something special.
You know you're wrong.
No, I'm telling you.
You're wrong.
Okay.
You can't expect Baker to be Patrick Mahomes, but he has enough to get his team there.
Baker has 44 total QBR, 25th amongst quarterbacks. And when I asked that question, I didn't mean he has to be Patrick Mahomes. I just meant when the game's on the line, can you count on him? Does he have that clutch thing? I shouldn't have invoked Patrick Mahomes.
And what makes him have at least the thought of that clutch thing is that he's willing to take the shot. I know dudes that ain't willing to take the shot. He's willing to take the shot.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.